Alright, let me welcome you to this interesting tutorial to research with ChatGPT and available AIs by Tech with Kofi AI. You can contact me on 0240 My name is Kofi Eva Richard. This tutorial is to guide you or refresh your mind from the long class you've spent almost 4 months in or a year in to learn research. Research is such a boring course, I swear, my God, right? I believe each student doesn't like this course. If we were to be asked that, oh, come on, Kwajo, Kwasi, Anita, any research working free courses anymore, me sure say, Ubia, Bema, yes, any free anymore. Because the lecturers, they are doing their best though. But still it's a boring course, right? So I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to make it super easy, right? For you here by Tech with Kofi AI. So stay tuned, follow me. Please let me start with the research process. So what goes into research, the do's and don'ts in writing your complete research work to be able to graduate from school or from level 300 to the level 400, right? So now with the abstract, I believe every research has an abstract. The abstract is the last thing to do, right? It's simply the entire summary of the work you've done. So you summarize the work, everything under abstract. So the findings, your recommendations, the challenges, you just summarize everything under with abstract. So basically, abstract is what you do last in your research work. Let's come to the chapter 1. That's the introduction of your research. And under the chapter 1, I believe those who have been able to write their proposal, I think last semester, or you are taking the course this semester, you do something called proposal for your research work, for your main research work, right? Either level 300 second semester or level 400 to be able to graduate from the university. So we have something called background to the study. What does the background to the study mean? In my second tutorial, I will take my time and let you know what goes into the background of the study, how to start background of the study, how to end background of the study, right? So now I want you to understand or refresh your mind on what you've already been taught by your lecturers and your TAs in class, right? So after the background of the study, what you have to do next is the statement of the problem. What is the problem at hand? What are you trying to solve with your research work, with your proposal, academic proposal? I mean, not industrial proposal like entrepreneurship, whatever. You are pitching an idea for a business plan. No, I'm talking about academic research proposal. And then after that, some of the departments may require you to add purpose of the study. But I have seen that in Legon and some of the universities here in Accra and in Ghana, they don't need the purpose of the study. So that's why I put the asterisk sign over there. So you can skip that if your department doesn't require you to add the purpose of the study. And after that, what you have to do, either you bring the purpose of the study or not, you will bring something we call research objective. What is the objective of your research? That's what you have to do next. And after that, it's your research questions, right? At most or at least, it should be not less than 3. It could be more than 3, 4 to 6, depending on the type of research you are working on. Is it a long essay? Is it a proposal? Is it a thesis? Is it a dissertation? For masters, for PhD, or for undergraduate, right? Or diploma. I don't know how maybe the diploma student, yes. But I believe it takes the same format. Once you are in the academic, the university discourse community, automatically you are going to also do the same thing. So either diploma, degree, or masters. I believe it follows the same format. But masters, thesis, I know you have to add some other things. But this tutorial is meant for undergraduate students, right? So after your research question, you bring something we call significance of the study. right? And most of the departments here in University of Ghana and some of the universities have been privileged to go through their research work. They don't need the limitation, right? But still it's necessary. So if your department doesn't need it, you can skip the limitation. The delimitation, sorry. I will explain what the delimitation is. The limitation and operational definition of terms. With this one too, I will explain it in the second tutorial. Some of the departments do not require you to add operational definition of terms, and I don't know, either it is according to the preference of some of the lecturers or the professors, I don't know, right? But what I have here, depending on what is the format for your department or your supervisor, is what you are going to follow. But generally, what goes in under the chapter 1 is what I have for you here. And the last thing you are going to do under the chapter 1 is organization of the study. You just summarize whatever that you have under the chapter 1. You organize them over here, right? Let's come to the chapter 2, where my major concern is. That's where most of students get stuck, right? At when we get here, we get frustrated how to review related literature to support our research work or our topic under study. It's pretty simple. Just follow. If you don't understand anything, just ask me a question. I'll reply you. Call my number. I will attend to you immediately. So with the literature review, what it means is it's simply you're going to write under strands and substrands. What I mean is you are going to review your related literature under topics and subtopics, right? So maybe you are writing on election. You have to go and download articles on elections, either here in Ghana, across Africa, or across Europe, right? So now, depending on the topic you want to relate it to your main research topic, then you review them under, right? So we have something called topic and subtopic. I'll take you through that. And depending on the department you are coming from, you must add theoretical framework and empirical review. I will explain them into details, but I just want to highlight them. And take note over here for me. Make sure you relate your literature review to your topic and personalize the context. So whoever is reading your literature review will not see it as if you are just dabbing somebody's work into your work, which is not related to your research topic. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. Anita, don't do that. Asantwa, don't do that. Janet, don't do that. Vanessa, don't do that. David, don't do that. Right? So make sure you paraphrase them and you reference them as well, and conclude or summarize your literature review after you are done. And what you are going to do and what you don't need to do is avoid direct copy and paste. Stop this, and avoid plagiarism as well. And make sure you add your thoughts to a particular topic that to reflect your understanding on what you are doing. So the topic you are reviewing a literature on, make sure so whoever is reading, everyone say, oh, the researcher is a subject in what I am reading. Now it's like a man who say you understand the topic you are working on, and they say you are just copy. No, we don't do that in research week, right? And the chapter 3, this part is also one of the major problems we face when working on our research work. The chapter 3 is what we call the research methodology, right? So this is where to tell how your research is going to be conducted or was conducted, if say why your research work there we are. But the first thing you are going to do, we have something we call research approach. I will explain them, right? And with your research approach, we have 3 research approaches. We have qualitative research, quantitative, and mixed method. I know, sir, we are all familiar with this one, but we don't know how to position them, right? And after that, we have something called designs. And I am offering research designs. But research, we don't just take any design, not just like that. Look at your research objective. Look at your research questions. Look at your research topic. Now share design offer, share approach offer. If it is qualitative, what design is suited with research objective? If it is quantitative, what design under research quantitative approach and a suited with objective of the study? And make sure if it is qualitative, you know and understand the designs under qualitative research approach, the designs under quantitative research approach, and the designs under mixed method research approach. That's all what I want you to understand over here. So make sure research design is selected based on your research topic and your objective with regards to your approach that you want to go by. Do you want to go by qualitative, quantitative, or mixed method? So with this one, Tech with Kofi AI, I want to assure you that don't worry with your research work. We are going to guide you from the beginning to the end. Just follow your issue, your problem, your concern now is to follow the process. Don't skip any of the tutorial. Any question you have, hit me sharp. I will reply to you, I will attend to you, and I will explain everything to you. This is just the beginning. I wanted to just highlight from chapter 1 to chapter 3. Chapter 4, chapter 5 will come in later, right? Because we and the most important thing to do first, so your supervisor, your professor, your lecturer can give you the go ahead to design questionnaires or go in for your interviews or whatever for your analysis for chapter 4. You understand that? Thank you. Goodbye.